very good evening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Namaskaram. I am Dr. Khafeel Khan, not as famous they are saying. I am really infamous, maybe famous in Kerala, but still people call me murderer, 70 बच्चों का हत्यारा, so many other tag I have got. Anyway, first of all, I start with thanking, as sir was saying, PK sir was that Kerala, come to Kerala because you don't have home now. And accept that I have become a refugee in my own country. I don't have home. I was kicked out from my birthplace, where Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. I went to Bihar for some time and went to West Bengal. Then I was, 3 years, as sir said, that Congress government, Priyanka Gandhi ma'am has supported. I have got a house in Jaipur, Rajasthan, but now the government has changed, so they kicked us out and now I'm in Hyderabad. So yes, but I tell you, I accept this offer with humble, and I know that Kerala has given me so much, and that's why I am here. Even though I don't have home, but I have kept my base, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh itself. Not only one thing that my Ammi Jan is there, the most important thing is that if you have to fight that yogi, you have to be at yogi's place. You can't leave that. I don't want to leave my birthplace. And if I want to fight that tyranny, they say that power is absolute. I have to be there at the battleground. I thank Madhyamam. Madhyamam not only has published this book now, and I'm proud to say that this is the first translation in all over India. Madhyama has supported during my days when the whole incident started in 2017 with the media one and their Madhyamam. So many stories they have written. Before meeting Ibrahim sir, I have met Hasnul Banna, who is is in Delhi. So I'm really thankful to Abdul Rahman sir and Ibrahim sir, and a special thank to Mirdula Bahani to translate is because people I'm not able to read it, but people who have read it, they have told me that it's not a translation, it's a transliteration. The emotions, the local language emotions she has provided. And as I think Pakaduwa sir has read the whole book, and he was saying that he was seeing that the incident happening in front of his eyes. So thank you, Mirdula, and thank you all the dignitaries who are sitting here with me, and you guys who have come all the way from different parts to support me. As sir said, I was the junior most doctor there in BID hospital, that is Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, is north of our India, and it's a very small town. Now it's in the news because of it's a hometown of our Honorable Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath Ji Maharaj. I joined in 2016 and this incident happened in 2017. Just 1 year I was in service. 63 kids died. Why? Because the government didn't pay 68 lakh rupees. Why? Because they wanted 10% commission. There's a few mothers, I think, sitting here, and there was a child I saw. I have seen kids dying every day. The liquid oxygen was not there for 54 hours. 54 hours, because the oxygen was supposed to come from Rajasthan, Alwar to the Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. That's around 1200 kilometers. On 10th of August, 7:30, the liquid oxygen finished, and only on 13th it came. So we have seen the mother dying. And I believe the child is a part of mother body. We won't feel pain. I am a father, but if something happened to my kid, even the bleeding, I will say, okay, put this and stop bleeding, will stop. Shiad Bhai is here, his son is having fever, still he is sitting there, but his mother can't leave the child. There is a difference between father and mother also. Baby is a part of mother. It's like if you cut a finger, you will have pain. That pain mother feels. And I've seen those so many mothers begging, holding my leg and telling to save their kids. We were helpless. We bought 500 cylinders, but that was not enough. 4 out of 400, 63 kids died. I can't forget that night. That's why when everybody said that you can't fight with the power, I said I can't lie to myself. If I agree what you're saying, I may have to die. So when I came out, after 9th month only, as you know the whole story, they sent me the prison yogis. He said that we'll see you and all those things. I'm not going to detail. After 9 months of prison, when I came out, I asked only one question. If the High Court is saying that Dr. Khafeel has not done any corruption, if the inquiry committee is saying that own inquiry committee made by Chief Minister, his principal secretary is saying that Dr. Khafeel has tried to save each and every single life, the only question arises is, if I am not a murderer, who is the murderer? Who did that? And the question remains even after 8 years. I have written this book, The Gorakhpur Hospital Tragedy, when I came out of prison from Mathura. And my family was shattered and I was not allowed to go anywhere. So I sat and I wrote and I deleted and I wrote again. I wrote around 110,000 words. But when it came out, I wanted to, everybody who wants to read this book, they should feel that they are there. They are saving the kids. They are arranging the cylinders. They are in the prison. I tried that. But nobody was willing to publish, I tell you. This is a British publisher, Pan Macmillan, who has published this book. And it came out very well. In 2022, I have got an award from Mumbai Literary Festival and Bangalore Literary Festival also. It has come into 10 languages: Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, Bangla, Hindi, Urdu, English obviously, Assamese also. But I am proud to say that Madhyamam and Malayalam is the first, and the Kerala is the first translation that came into this all over India. They had the courage to offer that at least, but because before that nobody was ready to publish. Anyway, Ibrahim Sahab have given me only 10 minutes, so the time is clicking. I have not gone prison to once, I have gone prison 3 times. And I have spent 500 days in prison. My brother was shot. He's here. My family is shattered and gone here and there. But I am still alive because I believe that there's some power, some force which is propelling me to go ahead. And the power and the support, I think that is the people love and their prayers. I tell you, when the Uttar Pradesh Special Task Force, they arrested me from Mumbai airport on 29th of January 2020. They took me to Aligarh, where the FIR was lodged saying that during CA and RC, I gave a speech which divide people on the basis of religion. That the allegation against me they have put, and they put National Security Act that I am a terrorist, and they picked me from the Mumbai airport, where I was supposed to attend Gandhi Ji's 30th January Punyatithi with his great grandson Tushar Gandhi. Just before that, they picked me up. For 5 days, they picked me up on 29th, I remember 2nd of February, I reached to the prison. They used to make me naked. One person used to held my hand, one person used to held my leg, and they used to beat me mercilessly. Stick, belt. I still remember there was weird memory of dark room, big buildings. And that happened next day and next day and next day, different people. I still believe they were not from the STF, Special Task Force. They were not from police. I think, I don't know, but maybe some goons, I don't know, they have handled over to, because the way they are beating, I could see the hatred in their eyes. You know, they used to say, अबे तू डॉक्टर है, why you are talking about CA and RC? तो जापान गया था, you went to Japan to destabilize the government. I said, पाकिस्तान बोल दो भाई, जापान क्यों बोल रहे हो? You have made some powder which will kill thousands of people. I said, I'm not a scientist, I'm a doctor. आँख खुलती तो देखता कि I'm in a jeep, I'm in a different van. And believe me, even though all those beating, I used to ask only one question. पानी दे दो, खाना दे दो. They used to beat me like until I used to faint. And I still remember when I reached the 2nd of February to the Aligarh jail, I retreated back to the jail superintendent to give me water and roti. Only few words I could speak, khana de do, pani de do. The first time in my life I realized that you can forget the near one also. You can forget your activism, everything. I forgot my own children, I forgot my mother, I forgot my anything. I just wanted खाना दे दो, रोटी दे दो, एक ग्लास पानी दे दो, एक बकेट पानी दे दो, give me water. That's all I wanted. But they said that you have to stop speaking against the government, then only. Actually, they shifted me from Aligarh to Mathura jail because Aligarh student, I think they harrowed the railway station, police station. So in night they shifted me to Mathura, and they put me in Tanhai, in prison. There is one cell, is Tanhai, and they left me. I had a good experience of prison. I knew that somebody will come in the morning to take ginti, to write who is there. But nobody came. Nobody came. And I was screaming, Khana de do, pani de do, khana. I was screaming, and I ate the grass outside the prison. I chew my shirt. I could not pass urine, the drops of urine come out. I am a doctor. I know that if you go and give water for 72 hours, you will die. But I was not dying. I started having hallucination. I could see chicken, mutton, burger, pizza, idli, dosa, everything in the air, and I used to run and to eat. He only came after a few days with the court order, and they shifted me. So, I'm still alive. I'm still alive, and I whenever I have a question why you are fighting, so I feel that somebody is there to protect me. And I believe that somebody has to speak. Everybody can't be a mute spectator, otherwise the people who are in power, they think that, they have a absolute power over the human beings of the. So when I went to Wayanad this time, I have been to Kerala so many times. I think it's 7th, 8th visit. I came in 2018 also. When the flood was there, we went to Thrissur, we went to Wayanad, we went to Calicut, we came. But this time what I have seen in Wayanad, Mundakai and Churumala villages, there is no sign there was a village. It's a barren land now. There is no house, there is no mosque, there is no school, there is no shops, there is no cattle. Anil told me, there is one survivor, he told me, we went to Wayanad Institute of Medical Science, he told me that not 2 o'clock, everybody in North India, the Hindu even, reported the first third was at 2 o'clock and the second third was at 4 o'clock. But no, he was telling when he got in the jeep, it was 1:35 something in the AM. And he believed that 1 o'clock only was the first third, which took the whole Mundakai village down. And he himself found 500 meters from his village, near that bridge, which is now Belly Bridge, he found himself there near the school. There is a school there which is also damaged. And then he said that my whole body was with the mud, and I saw the bodies are floating. And then I saw a lady who was also floating, but I felt she's alive. I took her and we both crossed the river. By the time we crossed the river, second, third came, and that bridge is also gone. So he was lucky that way. So he was saying 1:35. Even that day when we met this white guy, they were also telling that near that camp, They were telling they got the first message around 3 o'clock itself that something has happened there. So what I have seen in Wayanad is, in my life I have not seen such kind of disaster. I have seen in Corona second wave tsunami 2021 April, when thousands of people were dying, and even in not like in people were throwing their parents out of the house with dead bodies. I have seen that also. But there they lost their family member. Here they not only lost the family members, they lost home, they lost their books, toys, shops, employment, everything is gone in one night. The doctor in Wims, he was saying that most of the kids who came to Wayanad Institute of Medical Science, they both lungs were filled with mud only, sand. And 90% of the kids who got their hospital, they died. I went to camp and there were only 37 kids. Maybe they have rehabilitated already because 500 is rehabilitated. They were saying that bodies floated 20 kilometer, 40 kilometer. You know, from one fall, Mundekei, Churumala, then there's a river, and then it one fall, then again floated, and they got, now when we left, they were finding only some hands, some limbs, some head. So please pray for Wayanad. I'm telling you, if you go there, and it's a very sad story. Wayanad still need help. I'm thankful to E.T. Bashir Sahab. I met him in Delhi because I've been trying to, since 30th of July, I was trying to come, but there are some hurdles, I couldn't come. But I met E.T. Bashir Sahab in, Suja was also there, Saju was there, he's a MSF president. They arrange everything, and Dr. Munir here helped. And yes, Dr. Muhammad Diaz also from the government helped me to go and see the real situation. I'm thankful to Shihad Bhai, Nasser, Farooq, Dr. Safi, Nasif is gone. There's so many people helped me to go there and find out the real situation. I came here for the camp actually. I tell you that I have, even though the High Court has given me clean sheet, even though the inquiry committee has given me clean sheet, but I have been terminated from my job. But I am doing one Doctors on Road. We do camp wherever there is a natural calamity, and we have done more than 250 camps. So I came with the intention of camp here. But I think I don't need to be here now. People, the unity of Keralites, I would say, is unwavering. Like, you know, the collective response, you know, this was a collective response. And there's so many tales of humanity. I could go on and on speaking on that. And that's the spirit of, I think, true spirit of Kerala I have seen in the terms of Wayanad. When we have in North India any disaster like this, you must have remembering Uttarakhand disaster, you must have remembering Bihar flood, you must have remembering Afan in West Bengal, you must be every year there is a flood in Assam. I had a question, how come Kerala comes out of this such a disaster within weeks or no? When I came here, it was, I think 11th, within 2 weeks I was here, and most of the rescuers were over and rehabilitation work was started. So how come the Kerala come out of this type of disaster? So I had an answer now. It's a unity, it's a collective responsibility. People from across the life, across the ideology, across the religion. I like red, I like blue, I like, different colors, different, I am from CPM, I am from Muslim League, I am from Congress, I am from this community, I am poor, I am rich, I am this city, Calicut, I am from Trivandrum. I believe in this ideology. They forgot everything. And they don't mind working together also, even though maybe in normal days they are fighting so much. But any collective response, what I have seen, and I would say this, I accept that I am honored, I am privileged to see this on the ground. Why this not happen in North India? Because common people, they don't come. I have seen volunteers, they don't belong to any political party. They were just there. Hundreds of them finding bodies in that fall. So people, they come and give their time and support to come out of this disaster. At least I can tell about UP and Bihar and all, that we expect government to come and rescue us. We write and we expect the government to come and help us, those victims. And ironically, the government doesn't come. So the things goes bad. But here, the government, the opposition and the common people, they all come together and do it. So I salute your perseverance, and I think I have taken a lot of time, so I am finishing it with this, just 2 minutes. There is one more book I have written, that is, I am not only activist, as Ibrahim sir already told you about Manipal Manual of Clinical Pediatrics. This is the only clinical pediatrics book in India which is based on recent National Medical Council recommendation based on CBME. So I would request everybody to, if you want to help me, please do buy and read it, Madhyamam. You can have a signed copy there. So thank you. I am finishing with only one word, that thank you for all your love. I have got so much from Kerala and I have little to give you. But one thing I want to clear, that yes, one day if I want to settle down somewhere, retire, or maybe I want to do something, once life gets settled, I would love to come here. And another thing I want to add, I am not a hero. I am not a hero. I believe that anybody who has heart and that the heart is beating, that would not let anybody, any child die in front of you. So for me, even though 8 years of this roller coaster ride, if Allah give me another chance to save even a single life, I would do it again. Thank you.